So, I used to have a big old roof rack on this thing, spanning the whole length of it, but that got destroyed when I rolled it over. And thinking it's about time to build a new one. So, the length of the rack is just going to be determined by this piece of rectangular tubing I have. It's honestly thicker probably than the So I went ahead and set those two pieces up here. I don't know how the heck I'm going to do this with one hand, but should be enough. And I'm going to have the cross pieces inside of this, not out, obviously not on top, but it's looking like we're at 44 and a half. Bottom looks like 44 and a quarter, and I want it to be straight up and down. It's kind of coming up at an angle. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the camera's level now so you can see it. But anyways, 44 and a quarter. So I'm gonna cut a couple members for the ends and box it in, and then I'll show you how I clamp it and get it all sturdy. But just for the record, these things, if you do have one of these 2000s-ish Tahoe, Suburban, whatever, this is just, I took off the plastic roof rack that was already here. I'm going to build this as just a rack, and then I'm going to build the brackets and have those tie in to the rack. That way I know everything fits. But if you just build the rack, you can probably just buy some U-bolts from Home Depot and bolt it to the plastic rack if you space the crossbars out just right. So, alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and space everything out, tack it together. So what I've just done, decided to turn off the welder and explain it again. My brother mentioned that in the last video I made I didn't talk very well, or I wasn't close enough to the camera, or whatever the fuck he said. But anyways, I went ahead and tacked the inside corners of all these. That way, I'm gonna make sure I'm still even recording because I'm almost at I still got 4 minutes. Anyways, tacked off the inside corners on all these. And what I'm going to do is check for square, and if it's not square, I'm just going to go ahead and scoop each corner. Now I have this far right corner clamped, that way it doesn't move. And then I'm going to scoot it based off of that and then clamp the opposite corner. And that way, this side that way. Might need to use a ratchet strap. Ratchet straps make things really easy. You're a person who knows what you want. I'm honestly just going to go with the ratchet strap since I'm alone. So we'll check it here. One side 84 inches, the other side is 83, an inch shorter, an inch off square, which is terrible. I want to get it within at least an eighth. I think a 16th would be great, but we'll see what I can do. Anyways, so how I'm going to do that is I'm going to run this ratchet strap on this side, the long side, or not the long side, but, oh yeah, the long side, so that's too long. Shorten it up. Just a little bit. Hopefully take the pinch out of there with the tacks that I have on there, but I might have to go back and reinforce the tacks, so just be aware. Just about 83 and a half. 9/16, I think. 83 and exactly. Just within a 16th, I'll fucking run it. Alright. Got clamps on all four, the ratchet strap's still on here. I'm gonna measure this one more time before I tack everything up again. And I might even throw a center member in there while it's all. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, with the ratchet strap off, I unclamped one clamp and then reclamped it just to clamp 10 times fast. And just to let it kind of rest for a second. And we're at 88 and 3/8. We're at going for the outside now. That's why the measurement's different. I only went for the inside because of all the stuff in the way. But 88 and 1/16 shy. What is that? 88 5/16. Yeah, that's good enough for me. So now I just pretty much got to weld up the rest of this and figure out the brackets to mount it up to the actual truck itself. So. Two welding helmets, and I don't have to try to hold the camera. I can show you the shitty shots. Anyways, I got 4 of these open holes, and I'm gonna make a couple of caps out of this 20 gauge for them because the caps don't need to be that thick. It does look like I missed a weld right there, but basically I'm gonna be drilling a drain hole in every single one of these tubes. That way, if water does manage to get in there, it has a place to escape. So, just increase the longevity a little bit. That way, you know, peace of mind, I guess, because you can't see the rust on the inside of the tube. But, anyways. So it's a 1x2 piece of rectangular tubing that I'm capping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pen. That works. That actually works really good. I'm going to take the pen, set it at the 2-inch mark, and just drag that square along. And then I'm going to go from here and just finish it that way. This line's way longer than it needs to be. I'm only going to need 4 inches because I need 4 caps total, but I'm going to go mark it at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and 4 inch. This will give me 4. Oh. Which will give me 4 caps to weld on there. Dang. Now I gotta do this the hard way. It's not gonna be perfectly straight. It's okay, I can fill it with weld and grind it. Well, that's pretty much it. If you, like I said, have those cross rails, all you need is some U-bolts to bolt down right here and you're done. I'm just gonna build some brackets to tie them into these, but first I gotta repair the one on that side. It's all pushed in, but... Well, here's the almost finished product, at least painted. I went ahead and left the excess right there because I'm gonna round it off and I'm gonna cut a hole in there to make it like a hook point for straps. And then I don't believe I recorded it, but I did cut some small pieces as runners for this back section, and then I wanted this front section open just because, you know, whatever I'm going to be putting on there, I'm not certain, but might help. I'm thinking have the kayak racks in the front or something. But yeah, it didn't turn out too bad. Like I said, I did end up connecting it down here directly to the truck, but you don't need to make these brackets if you have that stock roof rack that's still up there, and then capped it off, painted it. I'm not the best painter, but it works. Hi guys, so I'm editing the video right now and I just realized I didn't do an outro. So I just wanted to say thank you all for watching the video if you did make it this far. And if you found any of this stuff useful, because I did go over a couple of fab tips and tricks, please like and subscribe. It's a really great blessing to me to have more subscribers and likes on these videos. It helps get the videos out and for other people to see them and hopefully help them with their building stuff. But yeah, I hope this helped. I didn't get super into detail on the rack itself, like the measurements I use, just because it's going to be different for every truck. I just wanted to kind of make a general steps and tips for different things to make the rack come out a little nicer. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you're just building a flat rectangle out of steel. It's not. It's just the dimensions and making it square is really where the design also, depending on whether you wanted some special things for your, like say it's going on a car instead of a truck, you wanted it to look a little different or maybe lighter weight. I just wanted to give a couple of tips and tricks for making a roof rack because I built a lot of those, and I hope this helped you guys out. And if you do end up building one, send me a picture and let me know. That'd be really cool to see. I appreciate you watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.